Yo, this dude is just one huge excuse.
Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
Okay, Ring Culture, welcome back to Ring Culture, where we play no games, we just spit game about the game we love. Before we get into this video, though, go over to my reaction page, The Nuclear Reactor, and check out my sports reactions. Y'all will love it over there. But back over here, Ring Culture, make sure y'all like and comment down below. That's how y'all push your boy into the algorithm. And then I'll go get him when my content hit him and fit him and sit with him. Subscribe and hit the bell notifications so y'all can be notified for every time I upload, share my videos, and hype my channel. So, I've been dealing with Wi-Fi issues for like 6 days now. Apparently, squirrels went into the box outside and made a nest and was chewing at the wires, which happened a few years ago here. I'm actually shocked Xfinity couldn't find the problem earlier. But that's neither here nor there. I'm back, and there's so many videos that I wanted to produce while I was waiting for my Wi-Fi to be fixed. So I'm going to start producing today. I'm going to be dropping them, hopefully all of them today. But anyway, while I was watching NBA content transpire, LeBron James said something that y'all saw at the beginning. He said that it's hard to play 82 games now as opposed to back then. You know back then when sports medicine wasn't as great as it is now. The technology wasn't as great as it is now. Even the flights weren't as great as it was now. The luxury was harder. The play was much more physical. Where a lot of the rules that these guys enjoy now was stemming from the hard play from back then. Well, LeBron wants people to believe that it's harder now to play 82 games. This is bullshit. I want y'all to listen to the full clip of what LaFraud said, and I'll come back and let y'all know what I think.
The way we play, the level of pace, the level of the speed that we're playing at, it's a different game now. It's a totally different game. And, it's a lot of soft tissue injuries that's happened now because of it. I hope we can get a handle on that as well, because that's big in our game. I think when I first came into to the league, Reese, like some of the biggest concerns of injuries was like, a high ankle sprain. You was afraid to step on somebody's ankle because there was 4 or 5 guys sitting in the paint. So, guys with athleticism, myself, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, to name a couple guys, sometimes you're afraid to take off into the lane because it was 4 or 5 guys sitting in the paint. And if you land on somebody's ankle, you get a high ankle sprain, you out 4 to 6 weeks. Now that's not really much of you don't really see that as much now because the game is so spread open, it's so much pace. But now you see the new high ankle sprain is the calf.
Right.
So, hopefully we could get a handle on that from a medical standpoint. But it's just the game. I just want the fans to understand that the game is a little different. And, as NBA players, we definitely want to be out there.
I see why players at different times call LeBron a bitch. So LeBron, excuse, because he is not, LeBron has crossed over from human being to, he's just one huge excuse now. Players getting ankle sprains, they're scared to play hard. Back then they were scared to play hard and take off in the lane because of ankle sprains. When the fuck have we seen players that will go up and posterize people scared to go up? Think about it. I mean, don't just take for face value all that bullshit he just said. Michael Jordan, did he ever look like he was scared to go up in the lane? You ever see some of the ridiculous layups Michael Jordan did on 4 or 5 players at a time, 3 to 5 players at a time? Vince Carter. How many people Vince Carter posterized too? McGrady. Is he crazy? LeBron James says shit that is so false that all you need to do is go in your mental Rolodex and just think back. Back then, and also his point is stupid because he's saying that it's hard to play 82 games now. But they were scared to go up back then. They preserved themselves for 82 games because they didn't want to get in the paint. Are you insane? No one ever did that back then. No one ever tried to preserve themselves back then. Matter of fact, it's a quote from Michael Jordan saying that he has to go out and play hard. If you want to win, you got to play hard with no fear. And that's what a lot of players did back then. LeBron James is just making another excuse because his ass wants to load manage like he's been doing for years. He just wants the fans to understand that he's soft. LeBron James is soft. That's what the problem is. Like, he spits so much him and Rich Paul get on their podcast and spit so much propaganda. But the shit only works on LeBron's cult. LeBron has a cult that will just eat up all this dumb shit that he says. And nobody else believes this shit because we actually have eyes in our brain. And he's talking about the pace of play. Back in the day, the West Coast was always known for running and gunning. Players back then didn't load manage. Players back then didn't rest when they could play. Players back then didn't rest because they were hurt. Players was out games when they were actually injured. He's talking about these soft tissue injuries like this. LeBron is he's an embarrassment, man, to the NBA. He is the biggest fraud that has ever been in the NBA. It's shameful and sad that so many of the media has taken this guy and pushed him in front of NBA fans as the standard. But LeBron James lowered their standard in the NBA. He made people celebrate finals appearances over final wins. He celebrates in-game tournaments like they're championships. The league makes up in-game tournaments and more awards so they can give this fraud. He lowers the standard. He celebrates stats over actual W's. He lowered the standard. His fans celebrate stats over W's. Everything's an excuse with this guy. Everything. Because he gets his ass kicked so much on super teams. He lowers the profile of his teammates. He needs that because he always gets he lowers the profile of his teammates. He needs to do that because he gets his ass beat so much on not just stack teams but super teams. He crossed over from stack teams. A stack team is a normal team. You have 2 number 1 caliber players as your 1 and 2 and an above average third. But what he does is get him and 2 other franchise players on his team at a time and goes way over the norm of what was in the NBA. He lowered that standard too because now you got 3 franchise players all trying to play together over and over again in the NBA. That shit is soft. LeBron James normalizes mediocrity in the NBA. That's just what he does. It was hard to play 82 games back then. It's hard to play 82 games now. It's bullshit. It's not hard to play 82 games now. These dudes ain't taking the physical punishment that those guys took back then. They not. The sports medicine now is way better than it was back then. The travel is way better. The comfort is way better. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely mind-boggling that he would say this. But these players nowadays just push propaganda. That's what they do. LeBron James is a soft-ass NBA player. And he always taking these little shots as back in the day. He's always taking these little shots of the back in the day NBA to actually enhance himself. But all he does is make excuses every time. And every time he gets his ass beat in the playoff series, there's a phantom injury after the series. No one saw it. No one saw him hurt the whole series. Remember when he got swept in 2018 and faked a broken hand after the game and said that he broke his hand after game 1, even though after game 1 we saw him before the game doing push-ups. He's dunking. He's dribbling with that hand. He's dapping his players up. No sign of discomfort. whatsoever. But after the series, he comes out with a damn blouse on his hand. This dude is a fraud. LeBron James is a fraud. And players and media people need to come out and start calling out this dumbass shit that he keeps saying in the media. It's ridiculous. But y'all let me know what y'all think down below about LaFraud blames, nonsense statements about 82 games. It's so stupid. But anyway, always remember, we are ring culture because the whole point of the culture is to win rings for the culture. I love y'all. Peace.